world is burning. Hawaii's on fire. Florida's on fire. They're arresting innocent men and letting criminals walk around everywhere. But there is a silver lining, and we're going to tell you about it right after this. Give me a like, share the video. I've got a surprise for you today. Hey there, guys. Welcome. We got double trouble today. So Westwood, thanks for joining me on a wild, wacky Wednesday. Today is an exciting Silver Symposium Wednesday. Yes. We're pumping it up. Vegas, baby. We're talking about Vegas. That is the silver lining in today's news, because there's just so much crazy stuff going on. So I'm hearing like all this chaos on Wall Street. All these numbers are dumping everywhere. There's just all this uncertainty in the market. Biden's throwing more and more money at Ukraine, but he gave everyone in Hawaii $700. I heard.
Oh, nice. Too bad it wasn't 700 real dollars. They'd get like 700 silver coins.
Yeah, their homes are incinerated, and they've lost everything. And here's $700 for you. Like, that's less than COVID money. I mean,
it's pretty insulting.
Offensive.
Yeah.
Just crazy. So, Patrick,
it's so insulting.
Yeah.
It's like $700. Like, if I wrecked my neighbor's kid's bike with my car, I would do better than that. You know what I mean? It's like, I would feel like, are you serious? Have you ever been to Hawaii? Have you guys been to Hawaii?
I have not.
Yes. Yeah, it's probably $7 for a gallon of gas out there. Imagine the cost of everything. $700 is nothing.
There.
What's that?
You been to Lahaina?
I haven't been to Lahaina. No, I was in Kauai.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like, it's a community. It's like, beautiful condos. My favorite place to shave ice is called Local Boys over there. And best shave ice you can ever have. I mean, we used to go scuba diving there in what we call a little bubble cave is what we called it, where there's turtles in there and you come out and it was just beautiful. And I mean, this has been like crazy to watch this land grab in action. I can't even believe it. And
it's blatant. I mean,
it's just so sad and ridiculous. Yeah. And one of the things I remember being, especially in Lahaina, is just this deep-rooted family culture there. There's a lot of natives who are still in that area, and I mean, it sounds like they're going to try to start a war with these people. Like, are you going to piss off some Hawaiian people? Like, they have lots of friends who are Samoans, too. Like, this is not good.
Well, that's a theme, I'm in Oklahoma, and so there has been this battle with the McGirt case, where there's been this struggle with, I don't know that you would call it a land grab because they already did that, but having authority or taking authority and rights away from the Native Americans again, and the irony that it's Hawaii when, is it like a second trauma of World War II kind of thing? I was wondering if that had something to do with it.
Hey, Lisa, just for fun, to get some engagement for all the people that are always here live and listening. For those of you here live on Lisa's show, every other Wednesday as I'm doing Lisa's show, I'm going to give away some free silver on Lisa's show. It's really pretty simple. All you got to do is get on Twitter, tag me and Lisa and Clint, and put the show comments in and say silver. Hashtag silver is all I want to see. One of you guys, actually, why not if there's three of us, I'll do 3 people today. So just tag us on Twitter.
Nice.
Yes, hashtag silver. Share the show, like, share, subscribe. Give Lisa some love, and we'll get you some silver.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. So you guys go to, I'm at Lisa Mighty Davis. We've got the _ all capitals, Clint Westwood _ and you are which
21M.
Say it again because I talked over you. Patrick, what's yours again?
Patrick Hakeem 21M. I know a lot of you guys probably already follow us, so let's just get it out there because, like I said, the idea is for all the people who already love and support and are here. They win.
Thank you. Yeah, we have a great crew in the live chat that's always engaging, supporting each other, and encouraging each other. So that's awesome. And Silver, we're super excited about that. I watched, well, I always watch Bix's videos, but I was really excited to see there's a new National Guard medal coming out in September. I can't remember what. Oh, yes, I know what day. On 9/11. Is it the Marines or National Guard?
Was it the Marine Corps? I don't remember. It was the Marines, I was thinking.
You may be right. Did I send it to you?
Yeah.
I'm busy screenshotting my TV, taking pictures of Bix on my TV and sending it to people.
I got to keep up on the product schedule of Mint because, I try to collect the Silver Eagles every year, and they've been doing this. Is it the Marine Corps? They do this. Now they're doing the proofs at 2 different mints, so I got to keep up on it.
Marine Corps' birthday is in November.
Gosh, how old is it? I mean, it's like a few hundred years old, right? Predates the Republic, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I'm thinking it does.
Now, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
We can hear you much better now.
Yeah, I realized I'm using the wrong mic. Sorry. I was like, that's why you guys are always saying I'm talking over you.
No, it's good. We could hear you. This is much clearer.
What are you talking about? Maybe Vegas Clint will be able to afford sleeves. Guys, come on. Be nice here.
Exactly. See, I can't watch the chat. I don't have my other phone.
You can't see his big muscles.
I just got
done my trainer released a video for me this morning, and I got to see my muscles like without sleeves. I think Jeff is just sad that he has no arms to show without sleeves.
Aw, no.
He's got to wear a suit jacket, so you can't.
That's another person that we'll be able to see out in Vegas. Everybody should come to Vegas and get to see our buddy Litecoin leader.
There he is.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Jeff. It's like old home week here.
Oh, man. Yeah, Jeff and I, we get to have some fun. There's definitely no moving and shaking on this end of the country without both of us doing it together. So really just partnering together, we kind of do exactly what we've been talking about, using our community, using our networks to benefit each other. That's what the Symposium's about. You'll see people who think like you, feel like you, feel the same way you do. And, for a lot of you guys who are thinking a lot the way we do as well, we're actually approaching a couple of topics that traditionally wouldn't be discussed at a financial conference like this. We're going to be having a Sunday morning. I'm not advertising it any specific way. Let's just say the agenda is called God and Gold. So we'll get to have some fun discussions that typically we don't get to say on the air and, we kind of shy away from. But we're going to hit those topics head on as we try to understand why we're preparing, why SAT Pulse came to be, what the Stock Pulse Silver Symposium has always been about. The idea of silver, it's been around for a long time. The cryptocurrency side of us, we've only gotten together over the last 10 years, guys, but they've had this silver brotherhood, this precious metal, this gold brotherhood for quite a while. And we're going to get to be able to learn from them because these guys have traditional ways of investing that we can learn in using how to use that same, that portfolio, that same mix, the same capitulations of markets and the way that you can arbitrage things against each other. These are things that we can learn from the OGs in the space who are the Bitcoin community, but also when you look at the real OGs, it's the gold community. They've been doing it for so long. They understand how it works. And, we got Pimpy who's going to be there. We've got a lot of our friends who are coming. Chris Rice, it's just going to be fun. Dylan will be there. Ballet Wallet will be there. I will be releasing the first edition of the SAT Pulse physical cryptocurrency. It'll be made out of silver and it will be loaded with Bitcoin on it. So we're introducing Elias is going to be there to kind of help kick that off and just have a fun time with him, who wrote the book, the Encyclopedia of Physical Bitcoin. And we continue to just make, ventures into who's doing what. We got a guy ready who's just talking with us. His name is Tristan. He'll be on tomorrow. Wrote this book called Bitcoin and Beef. Harry C. Financial will be there, of course. Joe Brown from Heresy. That guy is one of my favorite cats of all time. I really say it out loud multiple times. I'm going to keep saying it is I think Joe Brown is the next Robert Kiyosaki, just better and better looking.
Interesting. And Economic Ninja, Travis will be there.
Of course.
He's a big family favorite. We watch a lot of his videos, and he's a great guy.
Yeah, Travis will actually be leading the whole Golden God discussion. So it was his idea to bring some of these things to the table that he knows his community wants to hear. Again, guys, this is the best part about this. Like when you get to come and meet people like us and Nobody Special, Jack, just come say hi to us. We just want to say hi. We're friendly people. Like we may have a lot of people around us and we'll get back to you. Like we love meeting you guys. That's the whole reason we go to these things. It's not because, you know, sometimes you show up to these events and you go, well, I kind of knew all this stuff, right? Well, most of the times that's basically because you're the guy who's running the show. And that's what gave me the cue of I should probably be putting on my own show because I'm not really learning a whole lot. Let's bring something else to the table. But when you take a step back and realize that you got a community of people who act like you, who think like you, who want to help you win. And we all agree that the banks, the middleman, they suck. Get them out of the picture. Let's find a different solution together. And I think that what we can do here at the symposium by marrying a lot of the traditional finance with the current ways of doing finance right now, the modern ways that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are revolutionizing how we do business.
I think this is great. And I love that when you were talking about arbitraging things and bringing the crypto community, like merging the crypto community with these gold and silver bugs. And it really is that peanut butter and chocolate kind of marriage or conversation. And we have so much to learn from each other and to gain.
Are you talking about our picture? Because I would identify more like caramel.
Oh no, I was talking this old school commercials.
Thanks, you got it. I'm glad you got it, buddy.
I got it. Commercials. I'm like, that's awesome.
No, I was talking about like old school commercials. Like, don't you remember the old school peanut butter and chocolate commercial? What is that? What am I thinking of? That candy?
Reese's peanut butter cup.
Reese's, yes.
Yes, I love them.
That? Anyway,
little sugary.
You think I'm a Reese's peanut butter cup?
Man.
Yes, and we're better together.
Thank you. I love it.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But thinking about like as these times transition, you know, there's flooding in China, and Hawaii's burning, and the banks are failing, and there's all this distraction and whatever, and we see where these, you know, the dollar's de-dollarizing. We're watching all this stuff change. There's so much uncertainty, and people are moving to those, you know, hard assets. And then meanwhile, the SEC is running all over the board. We don't know what they're doing. Or if they're going to be.
Did you see his comment? Met Bobby Lee in Vegas. Unfortunately, Bobby's not coming. But if you were in Vegas, I'm guessing you were at the Litecoin Summit, and that was super fun.
Yeah, that's always a good time. And it is about the community, meeting the community. I mean, Westwood, you know, we ran all over the country a couple years ago and had a great time. And it was about just being together and meeting people. And the other thing, not just the presenters, which you have great presenters and you're going to have great information there, but also we have learned so much from the people attending a lot of these meetups. You'll learn from people in between speeches, or somebody you're having a coffee with somebody, or catch somebody in a hallway. You know, just sharing tips,
or
tricks,
sometimes just your community shares with you like their stories, and you don't know much about that at all, and they bring something to your attention, and now it kind of opens up a whole new paradigm to you because you've learned something. I know that's what happened to me multiple times as I got together with all of you guys, even just people here in our magical internet family, right? Yeah. You guys all know, you've seen my face as you shocked me multiple times. You know, the reality is, like, we learn a lot together, and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So tell us a little bit about, I know we're going to kick it off with Bitcoin and brews, right?
Yep. So the idea is we're going to have some beers together, just have some fun together, get the conversation started. We have a few events that night that we'll be doing. We're going to be having Elias as a speaker, Elias Ahonen, talking about the bridge between, silver and physical cryptocurrency and what is the value proposition there. We're going to be talking with Ninja. He'll be giving an address, and then we'll actually kick off that night with, after some speakers hall, we'll do a Bitcoin ballet workshop. So we'll do a ballet vault workshop with the economic preppers and the ballet team, and we will be there and just having a lot of fun, getting people introduced to what is Bitcoin, how easy is it to use Bitcoin. For a lot of people, they've seen, these wallets here that the economic preppers have, and just ballet wallets, nothing crazy. But again, we'll have ballet wallets loaded and ready to go for people. Great. We'll have coin trading company there ready to help people get their Bitcoin on site. So even if it's a large investor who wants to spend a couple $100,000, oh yeah, that's super cool. Have you seen these ones here? 25,000 sats.
Oh, nice.
Well, actually, 25,000 bits.
I got you. They make so many cool wallets. That's the thing. I mean, and I know Litecoin's coming out. Charlie Lee's kind of sponsoring it and getting it going. They're making a full block of Litecoin on 50 grams of silver. They made one. I mean, 12 and a half Litecoin on a little bit more silver than that on a ballet wallet. I mean, it's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those loaded ballet wallets,
the so awesome.
Silver ones. And we're making, like I said, some circular ones that are going to be just round silver
I like that.
Coins.
Yeah.
With like a brass ring on the outside. It's going to look like a poker chip design made out of real half ounce of silver.
Sweet.
And it's going to be loaded on it with 1,000 bits. So,
and can you add to that? I mean, I don't want to break into I don't want to, reveal too much, but can you add additional to that? Is there a public key or is it loaded and you got a private key and it is what it is? I mean, how does that work?
It is a Bitcoin collectible.
Okay.
So the Bitcoin collectible allows you to have loaded Bitcoin on it. Since it has a serial number, yeah, in theory, you could peel it off and you could send the Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up and you want to cash out the Bitcoin, yeah, you could peel it off and send the Bitcoin over to an address that you want and take the silver and turn that into a silver store. And yeah, you can get rid of it that way because at least there's something that's left of the wallet when you're done. But to answer your question, yeah, if you want to send more Bitcoin to that wallet, sure, you can top it off. It might look like it only has 1,000 bits on it, but who's to say you didn't send a little bit more? That's kind of the cool thing about some of these physical cryptos is, yeah, it may only say $1 on the face of it. It could have $1 billion underneath it. You don't know.
Right. You never know. You'd have to, it's kind of like the $1 Liberty, or I shouldn't say Liberty, the Silver Eagle, it says $1 on it, but is it really $1?
Or you get the gold quarters that they say, hey, it's worth $20. And is it really only $20? I thought it was a quarter ounce of gold. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's 500. Maybe it's 20. It depends on what I want to say to the IRS I sold it for. To me, I bought the car for a loss and the guy claimed a loss on the car. I only gave him $50 for the car.
Right. I mean, we can create our own system.
It's not my rules. I didn't make it up.
A lot of times what you'll see, like when you're purchasing a property and on the deed, just by tradition, in a lot of ways, it'll just say you purchased this property for, the sum of $10 or something. It'll just have some generic amount. And then you look at it, you look at that deed and you're like, well, why does it only say that? But it's just kind of an interesting, maybe relic from the past. But it doesn't have like, I just paid $392,000 for this house, and it says it right on the deed. No, it doesn't say that. So it's kind of an interesting thing.
I mean, in the future, though, it will be, right? Because think about it. The reality of blockchain innovation is eventually the deed to a home will be an NFT, and you'll know exactly how much that place sold for. I don't think we'll be pricing things in dollars for much longer. If you sold a house for 6 Bitcoin and Bitcoin goes down, is it still worth 6 Bitcoin? Or is it worth 12 Bitcoin if Bitcoin fell in half? I don't really know. I think when you start valuing things in Bitcoin, you buy in Bitcoin and you sell in Bitcoin and the entire economy starts changing. This idea of valuing things in the dollar, it's antiquated.
It really is.
Does that release the free market to make things worth what they are in current time? Is that the thought behind that? Like, oh, I paid 6 Bitcoin for my house, but
let me give you an example. let me give you an example. Someone like me, I bought my house in 2020, right? A brand new home. It was worth about $400,000. Our interest rate was about 2.25%. We got a smoking interest rate. It was amazing. The house went up in value. So what does Patrick do? He takes a loan against his house for the equity and he buys Bitcoin at 15,000. So let's say I took a $150,000 loan against my house, which is now worth 700,000, and now I've collateralized my loan. Yes, I might owe the bank X number of dollars, $550,000. But what is that note now securing? Is it securing the house or is it securing my Bitcoin as well? Because to me, all I did was take a note out to buy 10 Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin goes up to $100,000, would I be willing to sell that house and the Bitcoin for just the price I paid for Bitcoin in the cash? No, because Bitcoin will be worth up to 1.5 million. That same house is now worth $2 million. But the note on that house itself and the Bitcoin is only 550.
Yeah.
So when you start understanding that you can back your assets in something other than the dollar that is garbage, or even the home that is on the property, you start thinking outside the system. This is how you create a different store of wealth. So the idea could be, hey, listen, Lisa, Bitcoin's $100,000. How about you just give me 5 Bitcoin and we'll call it good? Well, that's only $500,000 for the house. I know, but Bitcoin's down. I'm good. Well, what do you walk away with? 5 Bitcoin plus 15 Bitcoin. And you're happy with your $2 million that you've now made. It's the idea that people take money out of their assets. That's what the rich do. They borrow against their assets to buy appreciating assets so they can take more loans against assets. So if you have value in your home at 2%, that's when you start making plays. And you know that with a finite asset like Bitcoin, you could do that in any market that you know. Someone like your husband, for example, Lisa, gosh, he knows cars real well. Could you easily know that, hey, that Mercedes will sell for 50 grand all day long, not a problem. But Bitcoin just tanked. I'm going to buy some Bitcoin at 15. I'm going to sell that thing for 49,000 for a fire sale. And I'm going to turn around and buy 2 cars in a couple of months and I'll do it all over again. And if you understand your business proposition and you understand how to do your business well, Bitcoin is an additional utility. It's a tool that is a multiplying factor to the power that you bring in your business.
I have Kenny Rogers' song playing in my head.
Which
you
one?
Gotta know when to hold them.
There you go. Yeah.
Patrick probably didn't know what I'm talking about.
No, I've heard you sing that song late at night with Charles and Boxioki.
A Boxioki song. I hear a Boxioki song.
I'm pretty sure Amber and Jeff could confirm that.
That's possible. But no, we don't drunk shame. So
I'm not drunk. I wasn't drunk. You weren't drunk. Not that
I
can
no,
recall.
not at all.
I don't recall that any of us were.
No,
drunk.
We were just actually.
Speaking
of Boxioki, the instigator of that is in the chat. Pimpy is in the chat. The other side of things.
Wait, was Pimpy really the one who made Boxioki?
He and my husband were singing in a Tito's box at the Airbnb together in Dallas. That is where that started.
Pimpy and I get to talk in a couple of days. I just spoke to him this morning. Hey, Pimpy, glad to see you in the chat.
Yes, he's wonderful. He's very talented. He and my husband were talking at the kitchen counter, and he's like, "Look, when I sing in this box, it sounds really good." Thus, Boxioki was birthed there in Dallas at the meetup. When we were all hanging out. Yeah.
And it goes from Dallas all the way to Oklahoma, back to Oregon, and that thing has made it all the way out to Tennessee.
Yes,
too.
It's been Illinois, Tennessee. Yes, it's legendary. Yes. Yep. We are the creators of Boxioki.
Patent, trademark that.
A Tito's box seems to have the best resonance, I would say, for Boxioki, if I had to guess. I don't know. I've never actually used another box, but that would be my recommendation.
These are like the only boxes we have in our house. There's Tito's, so never had another option.
We're very loyal. Yes. Oh goodness. Yeah, it's going to be a great time in Vegas. I hope everybody can join us, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited to meet. You know, I've talked to Travis or Economic Ninja a couple times, and but I haven't got to meet him in person. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about hanging out with the fam. I know we've got a couple people in the chat, our magical internet friends that are going to be joining us. Pimpy will be there. I'm still hopeful that Bix might, depending on how things are going, he might swing out there. I don't know. He hasn't said he is, but I'm going to still hold out hope. Maybe we can drag Westwood out there. I was kind of excited when he texted me earlier
eyebrow
today.
Do this thing like this, like he doesn't want to go.
I know he doesn't want to.
It's true.
I've made him do lots of things he doesn't want to do before.
I know. You're getting me excited. It's just, I got to, we'll see.
Listen, bro, I support you. Don't give in to peer pressure. Do your thing. If this isn't the right
give in to peer pressure. Yeah.
No, we'll just make another show very soon, and we'll make it somewhere. And I'll call you before I schedule the next one, Clint. Okay?
No.
Like, hey, which ones do you?
Lisa says no. This is it. This is your only chance.
Which cities could you survive in without feeling like you're a terrible human being, Clint?
I don't know. Midwest somewhere.
I was thinking, where's that place we wanted to go?
Peer pressure.
Right.
I did a meetup somewhere. I think it was in Wisconsin. Was that?
No, see, I can do Wisconsin. I'm good with that. I can drive up to Wisconsin and be good.
Wisconsin, we like
Madison. We have friends in Madison.
Yeah. Anywhere in Wisconsin. Anywhere, you know.
Yeah, it was called Lake Oconomowoc, and the place that I got to do, and for guys that were there at the Economic Preppers event, at that event, it was absolutely gorgeous. Like, I would absolutely retire and live there for the rest of my life on that lake without any hesitation.
I think it's very cold there.
I wouldn't.
It does.
I don't care because
it's a beautiful state, though.
Beautiful.
It really is.
You could ice ski on the lake. You could.
I think it's one of the per capita. It might be the biggest beer drinking state per capita. I mean, Wisconsin. I think it is.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
There is that.
Well, it's cold, you know.
If I could go back to one place I've been to in the last several years, especially traveling with our magical internet friends, I'm going to give a shout out to Eva because she hosted us in a way that, man, that was just a great time. Farmer John was there, and it was beautiful. I mean, it was just.
Where is that? In Tennessee or Wisconsin? You're still talking about Wisconsin?
Wisconsin. Yeah, it was Wisconsin. Yeah, it was Wisconsin on Lake Oconomowoc. I just remember Lake Oconomowoc. I don't want the state. I want just that one spot in that city next to the country club there. Just that spot is where I want, like there.
Nice. Yeah, I'm open. I want to get back out on the road. That's the other reason I want Silver to go up. I'm ready to get. I want my flying RV. I saw this flying or floating. Bus. Yes. Yeah. It was like a town, like a transportation kind of bus thing.
And
it was flying. Yes. And I sent it to Uncle Cliff. And so I'm like, well, if I could get a floating RV thing.
What do you mean a flying bus?
I'll send you the link.
It's a levitating bus. It was using LK99.
Yeah.
I would like a flying bus.
Yeah. I think we can all get flying buses.
Psychedelic colors on it.
Go meet up.
Are you joking, Lisa?
No. I'll send you the link.
Oh.
It's pretty exciting. Yeah. Florida was great.
Car I want.
We had a great time in Florida it was around Christmas. It was December. That was kind of we wrapped up. What was that? 2019 or was that 2020? I don't know what year that was.
It must have been 19 because that was before me.
19?
Before I got to meet you guys.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe it was.
G was born in 2021, and that's when I started hanging out with you and Ben and the crew.
Oh, okay. Maybe so. Wow. I didn't realize it was that long ago. Holy cow. I did not realize we've been doing this for that long. So, yeah, well, we're going to do more. I'm excited about it. I know. And that's where I'm encouraged and I'm grateful that you invited us to be a part of it, be a part of Silver Symposium. So we're definitely going to be out in Vegas having fun with Pimpy and all the. You also have exhibitors. You've talked about people are going to be able to. Oh, my letter, you're going to have all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm going to be bringing my cool George Washington letter, because you said you're going to have people there that can like authenticate signatures.
Yeah, we're hoping to have a grading company there and like great collections there who auctions off these things. So we're hoping to have a lot of things there. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have it nailed down completely. It looks like, you know how these events go. A lot of these vendors, especially at the end, they'll come in, especially when they see a lot of other people are starting to come in. It's like, then all of a sudden they want to come. It's all of a sudden after I've got good, names coming in, once one credible person decides to come, they go, well, now we're coming. And unfortunately, it's like I just can't keep bringing in speakers. You got to set an agenda and we got to set expectations. Yeah. So we're just moving forward, but I expect that exhibitors will grow as we get closer to the event, especially if silver starts pumping.
Yeah. And you're going to have Coin Vigilante watches, their custom watches. And we
Coin
love
Vigilante will be there. Carlos, and I hope his wife will be there, maybe with his baby boy.
Yes.
He just had a new baby. So yeah, excited to have them and lots of other vendors. We look to have other solutions as well. Like we said, Simple Mining will be there and they'll be able to help people get set up, especially if you're like a company and you want to buy a business asset like a Bitcoin miner that you can write off against the expenses of your company and mine Bitcoin directly and write off the electricity. They will mine directly Bitcoin to your ballet wallet. Can go straight to your ballet, and all of those solutions will be there for you guys to kind of put together so that you can bring your business up to speed with the current times and help win better for you guys.
That's a great idea.
Pimpy's asking, he says, what graders can we bring our coins for grading? What's the cost?
The two that I'm looking at are, I think it's like PGMS,
PCGS,
PCGS, and then ICG.
Okay.
I can look into it. The problem is like graders are reluctant to come on site because it's just a lot of work that and it takes time, so you can only do so many. So they're always like really reluctant to grade on site. But the coin collector companies, they usually know right off the bat, like, yeah, if you go get this graded and do this here, that will be what you do. And we have access to that. I get stuff graded all the time.
And the thing is, if you get those graders there, I mean, sometimes you'll see, like, you'll take one coin, it's a coin and it gets graded. It can be an MS70. And then, however, it can have the MS70 label graded at this event, because I've seen that at conventions to where they have that specific label graded at that event, and that carries a premium for collectors. So if you can actually get it done there at that event, it's like, hey, Silver Symposium 2023, MS 70, 69, whatever it is. I mean, that in and of itself is a big draw for a lot of collectors, because, there's always that person that wants something a little bit better, a little bit more special. And so that'd be a really cool thing.
Always looking for rarity in the collector's item. That's for sure. The problem is as we're getting new into the space, right? People don't know who I am yet. Most of these big cats, they're like, who is Patrick Hakeem? And I expect that to happen for a season until it doesn't. And at that point, I'm sorry. And until basically I'm like, sorry, I don't have room for you to come on my tour with us. I can only take Lisa and the other people that have loved me while I've been here, because I'm not here. You guys know me. It's not about the money. It really isn't. I care about my friends. I care about my community. I care about being there for our friends and family as we need each other. But I would love to get more graders there so that we can have, more of a substantial service for the people that are coming.
Pimpy, I sent you a link to join if you want to jump in. We have about 15 more minutes. He said we need to talk, so I'm not sure if he means like, oh, hey, I need to catch you later, or if
we
need to talk. Okay.
He just texted me. I got you, Pimpy. We could talk.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a great time. There's a link in the description for you guys to get a discount on your tickets when you use my link. And you also get a free silver 1 ounce coin when you use my link that's in the description of this video. And you can get different packages to come to different parts of the event. The tickets start at only, when you use the link, it's $89, I believe. And so it's really affordable and a great opportunity to be around some amazing people and learn more from those that you're around. So get your tickets and make sure you can get there. It's going to be at Caesar's Palace, right?
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I was going to say, here's what Westwood does after the show. He goes and looks and says, I know there are direct flights out of Peoria. Let me just look and see how much they are. Let me see when it is, because it's at the end of September. And I game it in my head, and I'm like, all right, next thing I need is a couch to flop on. And then I might.
Well, we haven't booked our place yet. So
it can get expensive out there.
Together.
Yeah, right. Something like that.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not ruling it out.
You're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance. 1 in a million. So there's a chance.
You're saying there's a chance.
Hey, to deviate the conversation a little bit, I'm just curious because I know what you're talking about. I mean, you used to run mining, a big mining farm, warehouse. All right. And you said this before. It's like make or break time for Litecoin. Now, I got to bring it up. All right. So you're looking at Litecoin right now. It's like before I got on, 74, 75 bucks. I thought maybe it can go to 72. Now it could go to 30. I mean, but I'm just saying the hash rate on it is still up and increasing, yet the price is falling. I mean, what do you make of that? I mean, you got any insight, any feedback, any thoughts on that, where we're at with that?
Yeah. That's fine. I could give some feedback on that. So Litecoin miner right now, if you're looking at the most current model of Litecoin miners, right? The most current model that most people are running is a Antminer L7, which is a 9.5 gigahash. So if you're using that, it uses roughly about 3,400 watts or kilowatt hours. So with that, right now, most people are still profiting roughly on that miner about $13 a day, even with current electricity prices at high electricity prices. At my facility, when I look at that exact number for my facility, I am profiting, in terms of electricity, I've got about $8 or $9 a day in profit per L7. So yeah, it's not as
A
good,
lot,
but we're still profiting. So anyone who's got power rates like sub 6 cents, sub 5 cents, like anyone who's doing better power than me, they're even making more money, like $9 or $10 a day. So even right now at the current production, we're okay because we don't sell our Litecoin anyways, right? We don't sell any of these things. We're going to take loans against all of our assets. And even a lot of us who do stack Litecoin do it for one of two reasons. One, we either believe in the Litecoin proposition that it's, little baby sister of Bitcoin, or you believe its value proposition is similar to the gold and silver ratio, where at some point you'll be able to turn in your silver for more gold, where you'll turn in your Litecoin for more Bitcoin. So I think those are the two topics that usually come into play when you have those discussions. But when it comes to supporting the Litecoin network, what you're seeing happen, Clint, is a lot of these guys who are having power in the 12-cent range are not able to stay profitable, right? If your power is, let's say you're at 15 or 14 cents, at 14 or 15 cents, you're not making any money. So that means the average consumer mining Litecoin at home or in a traditional space is no longer profitable. So what they want to do is sell their miners. And what you're seeing now is that impact of miners going on sale because people can't profit off of them for running them, and they don't want to take the risk. So they fire sell them. And guess what? These guys who are running at 6, 7, 5 cents a kilowatt hour, they'll happily buy that profit every day. Easy, no problem.
What, just on average right now, I mean, what do you think one would go for? I mean, a used one, if somebody were selling it. I mean, what would the market?
$7,000.
About $7,000? Okay.
Hi, Pimpy. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Patrick.
Hey, I'm excited to see you in Vegas. I'm happy you're joining us.
Yes, a must. That's what you can get my attention real quick just by starting with Vegas. I go, hello. Hey, Clint, you going? Yeah, buddy.
Listen to him. Like answers for
more pressure.
We'll see. A lot of.
Yeah, go bring my box, man. Bring my box.
Hey, Clint, I want you to know I have your personal number, and I have.
I know you do.
Texted you once to bug you about it, right? Not once. And there was nothing from my side. There's no pressure from you guys. I want you guys to come if you think it'll be value to you or your community. But like, I get that there are competing priorities and always family first. So you never take away from what you need for your family. And I'm not one to
That's not
judge
it.
who
He
needs to
just
do
doesn't
that.
want to go.
Wait, he doesn't want to take the time away from his family.
It's
No,
multifaceted.
that's not it. That's not it. He just doesn't like Vegas. But I'm going to make him
I don't
go.
like Vegas, but I weigh my options and consequences.
Maybe it's because
trade-offs.
you haven't been with the right people or person.
Yeah, well,
to enjoy it.
Here's the thing: if it were 30 years ago, I probably wouldn't leave. And so, a man's got to know his limitations at some point. I don't want to slip back into that, but
that's a good answer because your wife could be listening.
Probably not. I'd probably have to take her. If I go to Vegas, it'd be one of those things. And then I got all kinds of other things I got to worry about at that point.
Shopping.
So if I can talk her not into going and say, oh, it'd be terrible, we'll be at this conference the whole time. I don't know.
Come to the conference. She might want to.
So Lisa, basically what I heard there is text Mrs. Westwood and have a conversation with her. That's the way to get it done.
Yeah, see.
I've got her number.
It's always the women. I'm telling you, Lisa knows. It's all about the ladies. I mean, the ladies call the shots in my world.
Yeah. Yeah. I know who's in control over there at the Westwood Ranch for sure.
So what I was going to say, that coin grading thing, I'd be interested in hearing about. I'm curious about what they're going to charge because I got a collection from hell. It's huge. And one of the issues that I have is a good portion of the coins that are really valuable aren't graded at all. I mean,
don't worry about that. I'll hook you up off of line. We'll just get offline together, and I've got a source for you. It just depends on what the coin is, and if it's not slabbed, we just got to slab it real quick and send it off. And if it is slabbed, I'll just give you my contact. You'll send everything to the right person based on whether it's a coin or a slab or a paper document. And it's not really that much work. I get a return for you in like a week. It'll be back to you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, dude. Seriously.
Yeah.
Because like
I get
like at
all the time,
1881 Carson City, the coin is got a deep cameo appearance on it, those are really rare. But the fact that it's 1881, which is the lowest mintage of all Morgan dollars, is 296,000. I'm like, yeah, this coin is beautiful. I would love to get that sucker slabbed.
Well, yeah, it's like you said, because in those grades, you go from 63 to 64 to 65. It's exponential. So if you can get that higher grade and prove it, I mean, it's like, holy cow, man.
Well, also, you want the proof-like put on there, and it is proof-like. It's got a deep cameo for business strike. It looks really good.
We're almost guaranteeing, we're almost able to guarantee at least a minimum of a 69, if not 70 consistently on our coin that we're producing.
Nice. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome.
Well, wait, you're producing your own coin?
Yes. You didn't hear?
I'm listening.
It'll be a Bitcoin, physical Bitcoin cryptocurrency coin.
Oh yeah, I got I think a gold one and a silver one.
Somewhere stay tuned.
Yeah, you know what? That the original Bitcoin that came out inside a coin, remember with the chip in there? Somebody said get a hold of that because it's got 10 Bitcoin in that chip, and the coin sells for more than the Bitcoin value. Oh, don't tell me you got one. You got to be kidding me. You know how hard they are to find?
Hold up.
I can hear the safe.
Yes, I hear the safe. Beep, beep, beep.
I know, because that's what mine does. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh man, I got to go get a shovel to get my stuff. Man, you guys got it easy.
Yeah, I mean, I got
a treasure map.
It's not funny. I got double dies. I mean, it's clear as day. I still need to get them graded, stuff like that.
Okay, you guys ready for some fun stuff?
Oh, this ought to be interesting.
How about we'll talk about a creator. His name is Leolana. He made these coins. Actually, his name is Smoothie. So this guy here, let's see. Which one do I want to show you first? Let's go with... Okay, you guys ready?
We're ready.
2013. 0.1 funded.
Got it graded in the case.
Wait. I'm going to make yours.
It's one bit. It's nice.
Yeah, put him on.
Nice. Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
ready?
Very cool.
Look at the back.
Sweet. Oh, yeah.
Now that right there is loaded with 0.1 Bitcoin.
Nice.
And goes for a whole lot more than that.
Oh, yeah.
This one here is loaded with 1/4 of a Bitcoin.
How the hell did you find those, man? Where'd you get those at?
This one here is loaded with 1/2.
Collector's going to be collecting.
Yeah.
He's got the whole fractional set, man.
I do, right?
Yeah.
I have the whole set. This is the full Bitcoin.
Well, you'll hear me talk about it. You don't have to buy the whole thing. Buy fractionals. Now you got them all, huh?
And I have the gold set, and I have big brother to it, the silver holograms as well.
Nice.
Oh, those are nice looking, man. I like that one right there.
Which
Nice.
one?
Beautiful.
That one on
Yeah.
the left.
So there's lots of different varieties. This one here was from Mount Gox after the Don't Get Goxed Again
Oh my gosh.
in 2014.
Look at this.
So yeah, there's a lot of these different coins that they make that are loaded with cryptocurrency on them. And in the coin itself is where the physical hologram underneath it, right? Underneath this hologram right here is where the private keys exist. And you can kind of see a fraction of the bits. So the reality is do you have physical Bitcoin in your hand or do you not? I would say that I do, and I can transact Bitcoin off the blockchain.
Yeah, having it that way, definitely, it's even worth more than the Bitcoin itself.
Yep.
But don't take my word for it. The last one that just is on list today, it's the 10 Bitcoin Leolana, and it hasn't even started yet. Or no, it's the Cassius, and it's from 2014, listed for $380,000 right now.
Jeez.
And it's not even started the bid yet.
Do you know what the mintages are on those?
Yep, 2000. Oh, the numbers. Yeah, we can go over those. I have an entire encyclopedia.
Yeah, we'll do. Me and you will talk because I'm curious.
Elias is
I'm like,
coming.
when I buy coins, the thing that attracts me to coins is going to be the mintage. How low is the mintage?
Yeah, the rarity.
Yeah,
the
rarity on some of these. I've got some of these that are actually 1 of 4 sets and 1 of 5. The ones that you just saw are 1 of 4s. And I don't know anyone that has the whole set, much less 2 of the sets.
Jeez. Yeah, those are the things that catch my attention. Those are some of the things that we bring in if we're gonna get graded over there. I definitely want to.
Oh yeah, you guys will see some stuff coming there, and I might even sell some of the Leolanas too. But that's the kind of stuff we're making. I would never compare myself to Smoothie or Mike Cadwell or any of those guys. But you know, the idea is us young guys can get involved and create the value as well. And at the end of the day, as long as I make the most quality minted coin there is, and I believe I'll be able to make some of the best quality coins because I have access to a silver community, and these guys get silver at the most pure, best rates, and I've been doing this forever. So this is the best place for me to go. Rob has hooked us up big time. Thanks, Rob Goodman, for helping me get this across the finish line, and Tom Powers from Sunshine Mint.
Yeah, Sunshine's nice. They were talking about doing a pimpy coin at one time.
Yeah, Tom Powers at Sunshine.
Maybe you can get that set up while you're out there.
Well, you'd be surprised how much silver I can move. I mean, it's quick, but yeah, that's, you know, of course.
Pimpy coin, isn't that one? You know that I've got that. You know where it says heads I win, tails you lose, and those coins.
No, they wanted to take my my little avatar and put it on the coin. I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. But the new avatar I have now is way better than the old one. But that still would have been cool. I was like,
see if you had the old one. Dogs, hey, come on.
Text the old one. I would like my face on it instead.
That is funny.
Making history right here.
Yeah, he said make it limited minted, and then you hand them out to your people who are listening to you.
Phil, stop throwing shade at us, Phil.
Yeah, well, usually I get people who make hats for me, make shirts, and send it to me. Then I take them and just give them all away. You know, it was. I got hats and shirts galore. People are just really nice about what they create and send over. I got buttons over here. I got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love it. So Hurricane Hillary is headed for California. I just posted some news at the bottom of the chat, so everybody watch out. It's in California.
Look out, SoCal.
Is it a hurricane or a tsunami?
Yeah, is it a typhoon, a tsunami, or a hurricane?
I don't know.
Might be a typhoon in the Pacific, isn't it?
Something's happening. I don't know. Crazy.
There's be a lot of wind blowing, pretty much.
That's why it's called Hillary.
Yeah.
Man. Whew. All right. Well, you guys get your tickets to the Silver Symposium. Make sure you join us in Vegas, September 29th through October 1st. And we will love to see you guys all there. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. This was a lot of fun. And Patrick, thanks for getting us all together and putting us all together for everybody in the community. I think this is a perfect time for all of this.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, wait.
I'll coordinate with you, Clint, about when you're going to show
I'm
up.
going to give silver to.
We got 3.
I hope silver.
Let's see. Who do we get?
Pimpy is one of them. Didn't he catch Pimpy's name? I'm pretty sure he did. No,
Okay, who do you guys got on your side that tagged you?
I don't even have my other phone.
I didn't look. Hold on. Let me look.
Late to get Pimpy, take me. He's
Nicole
a good
guy. at the silver gem.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect.
Winner one. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go through real quick, unless you guys found one.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Oh wait, do I have my phone turned off? Okay, there's one. I'm gonna retweet Patrick. He says there's one.
So is that what you're doing? Is sending away one of those Bitcoins?
No. Okay, I'll get in touch with you.
He says no.
I'm retweeting her.
Well, I'll look at it later. Too,
wait. Oh, Trump won. Did silver.
Where?
I just retweeted them.
Okay.
Day 1711.
Okay, there you go. Tag them as winners and tag me in that, Lisa.
Okay.
I don't know if they tagged me, but as long as they tagged you, I'll honor it, because that's the whole goal of it, is to help your community win.
Okay.
So I picked one, you pick the other two, and you guys, I'll connect with you on Twitter, get your address, and I'll send them out personally.
Hakeem. Okay. Hashtag silver symposium.
And I'll do it again next week.
Thanks.
Fun.
Or week after next.
2 weeks, yeah.
Time is flying by, that's for sure.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to get one more. That's Trump one. And...
Oh, got it.
Who's our next one? Oh, wait. I think there was one more. Nicole.
Boy, that beer looks good.
Oh, I'm drinking the Hawaiian beer, Longboard.
Not a
Island
Bahama
Lager.
Mama, but
I love Bahama Mama.
I know you do. At 9 a.m.
What do you mean? There's a time on these things?
Time is irrelevant.
And
Legends,
Jeff,
dude, you ever stop drinking? You wake up drinking. You go to sleep drinking. You get up to go bathroom, you're drinking. I'm like,
let's stay hydrated.
And Litecoin Leader is a winner.
Okay.
Who? I ain't hearing that. What?
I feel like that's a cheater one. You can't give one to Jeff. He's literally kidding.
That's a scam.
Jeff, you don't count.
Okay, none to fam.
He's just trying to get the word out. He wasn't participating.
We got one more we can give away.
I mean,
somebody
or not.
On Twitter.
We can just end and they lose.
Or you're loser.
I can't believe you guys don't have people on Twitter. Is that really not what it is? Or on Facebook?
They should.
I'd be working it, but I don't have a device in my hand. I'm naked
look
here.
on Facebook.
The tank top.
Fair enough. I'll look at Clint's profile. Make sure no one did it to his.
I got reinstated on Twitter. I got in trouble when a guy Don Lucci got removed because I was reposting his stuff, and anybody that reposted it, they got nailed. So they brought him back. I was wondering what all the hassle was. I go, what's the big deal? Yeah,
you got a connection to it. Yeah, spider webs.
So thank goodness
maybe I'm looking in the wrong thing. I didn't look in mentioned.
Oh yeah, you got to look at verified, mentioned, all mentioned.
Holy moly! I found that too.
It's a mess.
This may be why.
We'll get it figured out. That way I don't waste too much of your time looking for a winner. But the idea is I already messaged the two of you guys, so you know who you are. Get back to me and send me your addresses. I will not use it for any marketing. I will throw the address away.
Burn it.
Nana, you should be watching today. You could have won.
Or if you're coming to the Silver Symposium,
just
let me know you're coming and send me a message letting me know you're coming, and I'll upgrade your coin for you.
Boy, that sounds real personal.
Okay.
Patrick's a good dude, man. Met him a few times. I mean, I know who he is. He's all about the community. He's all about helping people. That's what he does. I mean, if you can, get to the Silver Symposium. I mean, really, if you can get there. I mean, the cost and the break for all these conferences, you get a free silver coin. A drink.
Yeah. I was trying to just be modest about it.
I know, right? Oh, come on, the drink.
Here's karaoke, the Baksioki, and here's the alligator. What?
Yeah, I know. The alligator's up there.
I see him
right there. Yeah.
Lord. All right.
It's like, how much shit do you always buy and just leave everywhere? I go, oh man.
I bring it back here to the
Yeah,
museum.
Clint does.
I
Has it all.
confiscate it all.
Fishing
I grab it
poles,
all.
alligator heads.
Got it all.
You know.
When Westwood's around, it
I have it
finds
all.
a home.
Westwood's
Yep.
like, what did Pimby get? Bring it over here.
That's
Get it.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.
All right. Love you guys.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
America's not the government, people. The America is you. It is the Grand fucking Canyon, the Rocky Mountains, the deserts of the Southwest, the Pacific fucking Ocean, the Atlantic fucking Ocean. It is the grandest continent. And what the fuck have you people done? You have turned yourself into sheep, every goddamn one of you.